What's up YouTube, it's your boy RJ and we have another reaction video. Top 10 overpowered superheroes. Now, stupidly overpowered superheroes. Now honestly, I saw Superman in the thumbnail. Superman is one of my favorite heroes, but I ain't, but we being real here. We putting our, we putting our love for the character aside and being objective. Superman is OP, you feel me? My favorite superhero of all time though is Batman. And to be honest, Batman's OP. Some of the stuff he does is inhuman. Like, I mean, for real. But I think some of my heroes I like on here that is probably gonna be over here. So I'm not gonna be offended that they got them on here. You feel me? It's just being true. They being real. They overpowered. But we're gonna get to this video and see who they got on their list. 3, 2, 1.
One power just isn't enough for some comic book characters.
One Punch Man.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 stupidly overpowered superheroes.
Yeah, that was a whack movie.
Every day, so be sure to subscribe
That
for
was
more
whack
great content.
But I'll take that Superman over this one we got now.
More than their fair share of superpowers, and ranking them on their list of abilities and records in battle. Keep in mind that we're focusing exclusively on
in terms of how they look and how their characters are.
Overpowered supervillains.
Why are we listening to Mr. Bad Hair Day? Why don't you just flip back where you...
Number 10, The Flash.
They got The Flash at number 10, huh? I thought they would have him higher, considering what he can do.
Speed, but it turns out there's a lot more to super speed than just running kind of fast. Aside from moving beyond the speed of light, okay, so not kind of fast, the Scarlet Speedster can travel through time, vibrate so fast that he can walk through solid objects, and create a sonic boom with just a click of his fingers.
What is he doing?
He's electrifying the water.
Nah, man. I used to like the Flash show, but I'm gonna get to a video explaining why I think the CW needs to scrap their shows.
Batman and Wonder Woman without having some seriously
it don't make sense how you have a movie Flash and a TV night. No. Yeah, the Flash is OP.
Number 9, Dr. Fate.
This is why you shouldn't have a show about the Flash, because you can't do it. Dr. Fate. People sleep on Fate.
One of the most
I feel like they don't know.
Characters in all of comics. Dr. Fate,
I would put
aka
Flash over
Nelson,
Fate though.
Is immortal and invulnerable even in his base form. When equipped with the mystical helmet of fate, however, he has a near infinite number of additional powers, including the ability to cast purely magical energy beams, heal people, travel through alternate dimensions, and separate his astral form from his physical body, which makes him almost impossible to defeat.
Running out of tricks?
Not entirely.
Would you put Fate over OP over Flash?
In fact, his only weakness is the overuse of his own powers, but DC's magical doctor is never permanently sidelined.
The entire universe
Dr. Fate is
violently between order and chaos.
Dr. Fate, they never address how strong he is. Yeah, Batman, I figured he was gonna make it on here, man.
Luckily I had both.
My favorite superhero of all time,
Batman's
but
list of superpowers barely extends beyond a
if we
slight
being
few
real,
points.
he
But
is
the
OP.
very fact that he's just a man is what makes Bruce Wayne so overpowered as a character.
For real,
The
he
worst
just
is that he actually has a contingency plan should he come up against any of his Justice League.
any of
These were all proven effective in the Tower of Babel storyline, where Ra's al Ghul defeats the entire Justice League with Batman's plans. Batman has even faced off against Superman multiple times, and more often than not, the Dark Knight has a helpless Superman at his mercy.
In all the years to come, in your most private moments, I want you.
They should have never took that
man who
Frank Miller graphic novel
His
and
indomitable
put it
will
in
is his superpower, and with that in mind,
BVS.
he's
That was
straight
just
up broken.
retarded.
Can you fly?
In a plane.
Wait, you're not just some guy in a bat costume, are you?
Number 7, Silver Surfer.
I said wait!
Silver Surfer. Yeah, he is OP. It's sad that I never knew how powerful he was because I was gauging his power off these movies.
Alongside the Fantastic Four.
So
we'll
with
grant the
Doom,
hero the
like,
benefit of the doubt for this
I
one.
was basing
It's
their
just
powers
that
off
he's not
these
an all-out
movies.
villain,
Like,
because
I had to
taking on the
actually
Silver
do my
Surfer is an accident
research.
waiting to happen.
I had to actually do my research and Google how OP he was instead of looking at these movies.
Not only does his body possess a chunk of the power cosmic, making him
Yeah.
virtually indestructible to any non-entity characters. His board also has a mind of its own. It can travel at the speed of light and responds to his every mental instruction. It's almost like fighting two characters at the same time.
Oh, that is cool.
Captain America. Johnny
Number
Storm.
6, Black Bolt.
Black Bolt. Yes.
Glowing eyes equals bad juju.
Black Bolt over Silver Surfer though?
Imagine injecting someone who was already a super soldier with super soldier serum, and you get the Black Bolt.
Yeah, Black Bolt, Black
Black
Bolt.
Boltagon was born of inhuman
Inhumans
but
didn't-
thanks to their genetic experiments on
Bruh.
him while he was still in the womb, he ended up with powers far beyond that of any other Inhuman.
For real. I had to Google him too to see how OP he
19 years to
was,
control
bro.
his abilities, and he still is unable to speak, as the vibrations
He
from
can't
his
even
voice
speak,
are
bro.
powerful enough to destroy civilizations. Some say that one of his screams could split the planet in two. It's no wonder that the Black Bolt can hold his own against the likes of the Hulk, or
The
some
Hulk.
of the most powerful
For
villains
real.
in the
I
Marvel
didn't know that. I had to Google.
Number 5, the Sentry. Starting out as a
Sentry.
middle-aged man who suddenly remembers that he was a superhero with the power of a million
Marvel
exploding
Superman,
suns.
basically.
The Sentry is supposed to be Marvel's answer to Superman.
Yeah.
It's easy to see why.
Look.
Super strength, flight, regeneration, teleportation, resurrection, energy absorption, and invulnerability. The Sentry has an unfair share of your standard superpowers.
Yeah.
He is also Spider-Man's mentor, the Hulk's
But
best
hey, he
friend,
ain't
and Mr.
Superman though.
Fantastic's intellectual
Superman
equal.
with body Sentry in the
Nothing
fight.
this character
but-
can't do. The only problem is that his destructive other half, the Void, can also do it all, including tear a god in half. Yikes.
Woo.
Number 4, Scarlet Witch.
Scarlet Witch, yeah. I wonder if they're gonna introduce Sentry in the MCU. They need to after Infinity War. He'd be a great. That'd be a great movie.
Being the daughter of Magneto can't be fun, but there are some upsides.
Yeah,
Because
she's
a
in-
mutant,
she is
the
in
source of
OP,
Wanda
bro.
Maximoff's magic comes from within, rather than a physical item that could easily be destroyed.
I can't control their fear. Only my own.
Yeah, yeah. She
What
sent
really sets
Vision.
her apart from other superhero magic users
She
in the
body
comics
Vision.
is her
Like, I
ability
was
to
like,
manipulate
God.
reality. She can fly, teleport, shoot fire and psychic beams, and use her magic to actually create
Batman
life.
more
At
OP
her
than the
full
Flash
potential,
though.
Scarlet
I'm
Witch
just
has
now
completely rewritten
processing
reality,
order.
recreating her dead
I
children
don't agree
and
with
causing
that.
a ripple effect throughout the universe. She may not have full control over her powers, but that also means that much of her power is still untapped.
But I get why they put Batman over the Flash though, but because Batman's just a man doing all these things.
Number 3, Superman.
I feel like I live in a world
Superman's number 3,
always
huh?
taking constant care
Who's
not to
number 1?
break
Darkseid?
something, to break someone.
Number 2, Thanos.
Never
I don't
allowing
know.
myself to
Oh,
lose
these are
control,
superheroes.
Even for a moment,
What am I
someone
thinking?
could die.
Everyone knows what Superman can do, but in case you need a reminder, the son of Krypton has
In case you need a
speed,
reminder.
super hearing, super vision, super breath, and super flight. As far as we know, his solar
I
power
love
is
seeing him go
infinite,
Mach speed in
and we
movies,
have
man.
No idea where
It's
the
just
Man
so
of Steel's
cool.
limits actually end.
Okay, that was trash, but
Yes, he was beaten by Batman, but he says himself that he could have destroyed the Dark Knight early on in the fight.
yeah,
All
he
we can
could
say
have,
is
but
thank God for magic
know.
and kryptonite, because if Superman didn't have any weaknesses, we might not even need a Justice League.
for real,
I
for
thought I could
real.
protect the world by myself, but I was wrong. Working together, we saved the planet. And I believe
Batman,
that
hey,
we
if I was
saved
Batman, I had that
as a
kryptonite
team,
handy too,
we would
cuz.
be a force that could truly
I be
work
coming in there
for
with
the ideals
kryptonite
of
knuckles,
peace
brass
and
knuckles and
justice.
stuff. Like, what's up,
Why?
bro?
Like a bunch of
What's
super
up?
friends?
Number 2, Saitama.
One Punch Man. This one
Better
punch,
known
bro.
as One Punch Man. Saitama is hardly a conventional hero. He fights only for a challenge, because just 3 years of training pushed him beyond the limitations of any human.
Ain't this
and
supposed to
most
be like
aliens,
a
it seems.
satire
He
of,
insists that
like,
his strength comes
Superman
from a
or
training
something like
regimen
that?
consisting of 100 push-ups,
This is why the
100
show
sit-ups,
exists.
100
I don't
squats, and
know.
a 10-kilometer
It was
run every
something like
day, and that he trained so hard that his hair fell out.
He trained so hard that his hair fell out. It started in 2015? Dang.
Hey,
It's just now really catching on to people though.
the planet-threatening monsters that appear mysteriously in his city explode after a single one of his punches. And he still hopes that one day
Yeah, I feel
he will
like
experience the
somebody
thrill
said
of
this
a
is supposed
real
this show is
fight.
supposed to be a satire of like Superman and other heroes or something like that. I don't know.
Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
The Hulk. Yeah. I'm surprised they didn't have him on here, but you know.
Puny god.
Franklin Richards. Who's that? I don't know. Legion. I don't know who Franklin Richards.
Dr. Manhattan.
Yes, I knew I knew that he was gonna be on here, but then again, I didn't. I wasn't.
You might say that it's easy to be the most powerful superhero
expecting,
in the world when no one else has any powers. But compared to even the other heroes on this list, Dr. Manhattan is still pretty much a god.
He is just, bruh.
It shall be one I respect.
Originally
He
a
is
physicist,
just,
disintegrated in an intrinsic field subtractor, Jonathan Osterman
You want a
was
sandwich in
reincarnated
front
as
of
an
you?
entity of
He got it.
space-time, serving the U.S. government and keeping his distance from humanity.
He can make
His
this
only
plastic
weakness,
cup turn into a
tachyon
sandwich,
particles,
bruh.
only block his ability to see the future, while he technically has full control over matter, energy, time, space, and his own biology. His list of superpowers is virtually limitless, and it's a good thing he doesn't fight for a side, because that's a fight that would not last very long.
That wouldn't last at all. Dr. Manhattan, boy, this guy. He can turn my freaking phone into an iPhone
Do you
7
agree with our
right
picks?
now.
Check out these other great clips from Watch Mojo and subscribe for new videos
For real,
every day.
for real, bro. Like Dr. Manhattan. Oh, this dude can turn my shirt into a Versace shirt, bro. Like, he could turn my house into a mansion if he wanted to. Like, he can turn this mic into a puny little mic. Like, do I need to go on what this dude can do, bro? Like, I didn't think they was gonna really put him in this list. I thought they wasn't gonna bring him up or mention him like that. But I mean, I agree. Dr. Manhattan is just, oh my. You talk about somebody Death Battle need to put against Superman. Like Dr. Manhattan. Seriously, bro. This dude can do anything. Like anything. It's just so it's crazy. I'll just leave it at that. It is crazy. But leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you're new, make sure you follow me on all my 3 platforms on my social media. It's your boy RJ, and I'm out.